Hello everyone, I'm here again in my veranda area and the sun is up. It's already 9:30 a.m. in the morning and I want to give a sharing as usual for today's video. So today's video, our topic will be our Cryptopetalum Arunpay. So I have, before I started with two small token sizes of Arunpay, I think 2 years ago. And at first, I was really having a hard time of making it alive here in my garden, just like the other succulents when I bought it first time. It died. So the first token size that I bought from Jesus and Cactolens, it died. And then I tried another one. So I bought another. So token size is, I think I bought one pot for 100 pesos and I was able to propagate it when it becomes stable. So for the care tips of this Cryptopetalum aruncei, so Cryptopetalum aruncei is one of the hardy succulents that I have taken care here in my garden. So aruncei is belongs to the family of Graptopetalum, just like the Graptopetalum purple delight. So they belong to the same variety or kind. So I propagate my Graptopetalum aruncei through leaf propagation and through stem cutting. Yeah, but stem cutting is the most easiest way to propagate our Graptopetalum aruncei. So the color of this Graptopetalum aruncei is purplish in color and it has a vibrant color during cold months. Though the purple color really stays the same throughout all the years. It just matter how bright or how will be dark the purple color would be depends on the weather that you have on your location. So for me, I think they are purple in color throughout the year. So it's just more intense during when it's cold months and during the peak of summer season. So right now, it's already rainy days here in the Philippines. So I live here in Silang Cavite, Philippines. And our weather, it's a tropical country and our weather now is rainy season. That's why if you would notice there are water on the reserves of our Capitolum Arunpay. So for the soil mix of my Arunpay, I use 50% loam soil and 50% pumice stone. So the loam soil I just bought it in a garden shop and then the pumice stone I bought it in Lazada in an online store because I cannot find it here in our area. So I usually bought my pumice stone which is mango in size in online in Lazada. So for the fertilizer that I use in my Cryptopetalum Arunpay, it's Osmocotus low release fertilizer. So I usually share that brand ACL. I think the brand is ACL. So I have been using it for 5 years already and it's very effective to use in my succulents. Yeah, and even in cactus and other ornamental plants and even in my orchids. So Cryptopetalum aruncei, just like what I said, is one of the easiest succulent to take care here in lowland, and it's very easy to propagate through leaf and through stem cutting. You just have to choose the right time to propagate your Cryptopetalum aruncei. So I usually propagate it during the month of January to March because that's the time that the weather is not too hot and it's not too cold. So it's just the best season for me, or it's the best weather for you to propagate your Graptopetalum aruncei. Oh, I mean my Graptopetalum aruncei. So Graptopetalum aruncei is the kind of succulents that go trail. So as you can see, it started to trail. The other parts, they're starting to trail already. So on this side, I have 8 pots of Graptopetalum aruncei. Yeah. So I just propagated it, and then on the rack I have the 3 pots there, and I have one aruncei here in a brown pot. So Arunpay is best to grow and place in a rain or shine area where they can get full sun throughout the day and full rain whenever it rains. So just make sure you have invested in a good soil, well draining soil, so it will not get rotten easily when it's rainy season. So when I propagate my Arunpay, I always start with a small pot just like this. The, I have potted it in a small pot, the cuttings as well as the leaf propagation. As you can see at the bottom part of the pot, there's a leaf propagation there. So that is how I started to propagate my Arunpay. So if you would notice this pot, I can already cut the top rosette to propagate it again. But just like what I have said in my vlog last Monday, it's not the right season or right time to propagate or repot my succulent or do the cuttings. Why? Because it's rainy season. If I cut them, they are prone to stem rot, and it's not easy to grow roots during rainy season. Yeah. So there are two propagation that I did this year. And then there are some more here. So this one is smaller compared to the first propagation pot that I've showed you. So this is only 3 inches pot. So if you would see, it is already squished in this pot. So after rainy season, maybe around January, I'll be transferring this pot in a bigger pot. So that's how I made the big pot lush. So there's another one here, 3 inches pot. Yeah. So you would see they are being squished in this small pot. But since it's not the right time to repot, and I should have repotted it before the rainy season comes, but I wasn't able to do it. So there's another path here of my propagation. So when I do propagate my Arunpay, I started to collect cuttings and leaf propagation and pot seed or put it in a small pot. Then when it's lush as this and like this, then I can eventually transfer it in a large pot just like this one, the one you're looking at the video now. But you can also propagate your Cryptopetalum Arunpay in a large pot, just like what I did with this brown big basin pot. But this pot is shallow, but it really takes a lot of soil. Yeah. So you can easily pot this one in a large pot. But so what I did is I make sure that this is really full of Arunpay. And actually, the pot, I cannot carry it with one hand because it's really heavy. So this is the biggest pot that I have of my Gaptopatalu Arunpay. Yeah. So that's basically my sharing for today. So I hope you learned something new today in my as I give you tips about my Graptopetalum Arunpay. So let's just have a recap. So Graptopetalum Arunpay is one of the succulents that I can recommend for beginners. It's easy to take care here in lowland. Just make sure that you pot it in a well-draining soil. My soil mix is composed of 50% loam soil and 50% pamison, which is mongo in size. I do use fertilizer, which is Osmocote, a slow-release fertilizer in my Graptopetalum Arunpay. You can propagate your Graptopetalum Arunpay through leaf propagation and stem cutting. Graptopetalum Arunpay is a kind of succulent that goes trailing whenever it's in its matured state already. So, and it has a purple color, very beautiful rosette. And here in my garden, it has the purple color throughout the year because they are exposed in a rain or shine area. So that's all for today. Happy gardening, everyone, and God bless us all. Bye. See you on my next vlog. Thank you for supporting my channel. And please do like and leave a comment if you want to say something nice. Just be nice, I mean. So that's all. I appreciate all the comments. I always do read them. So bye for now. See you on my next vlog. Bye bye. Happy gardening, everyone.